I'm gonna if there's a ton of investigations like this in the game, I'm gonna fucking love this game, and that is beyond the Alan Wake shit that I already love. Mage, hold me.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him.
That does not look like
Brothers-in-law.
That does not look like Nightingale.
Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say that's not
I
actually
think that's
Nightingale.
everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure.
I mean, I could be wrong.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Yeah, and he's a prick, but... But he was very much alive
He
at the
planned
end
for
of the
murder
last
to
game.
happen here, passing the time with equipment ready.
Not that he wasn't alive at the end of the game, or the beginning of this game, but still.
But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Oh shit. This sounds cool as fuck. I hope it's cool as fuck. One second. There's a drink here.
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mom. There we go. Now we're ready.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
A vessel.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
She's good. She's good, this one. She's good.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
I would say it's weird that she can just hear these people and know exactly where they were, but we are living in this universe that it's pretty normal. So I'm sure she has some unique ability. I mean, she is standing in a mind place where she is hearing people and able to scope out murder. So.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good.
Yeah, lead the way.
This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
I'll just follow you this time because I think I've gone everywhere I need to, so. Well, maybe not
This one of your
everywhere, but...
hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Yeah, the vagina tree, man.
Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
You gonna open it up with your vagina tree powers? Oh,
There's a piece
redacted
of paper on
page.
the ground.
That is redacted as fuck.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
This whole town's creepy because of the first game.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Game 1. Profiling. Styling and profiling.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. in his chest. I must find out what.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
Well,
gone
we
missing
saw
there
him
13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
I love that Alan still reads the manuscripts. Consistency's key. On myself, some remedy. Alright, looks like we got some stuff, new stuff we can put on the board.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens.
He said control.
Don't let it drag
You made
you
it back. Good.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flirting down there, huh? Just like I...
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
There's no having Deerfest. It's like a swamp.
To say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks.
Thanks.
That's what I said. I'm Saga for real.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in.
It's
We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
a swamp.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
There's another lunchbox.
We are all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. These lunchboxes about to be in control too.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something...
Technically, they didn't throw it away. They set it next to him.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Oh, I wasn't going the right way? I thought I was going the right way. I wasn't even trying to go the wrong way. I guess I'm just built different. Oh, this is the beginning.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
I just took like a shortcut. Oh. I forgot, we're the FBI. We don't drive no police vehicles.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
I want to get a feel for the town too. Oh, Saga, you get me.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
I'm gonna go check something out.
Oh, is this Jonathan
Be
Maine?
right back.
Got it.
For those of you just tuning in, you're listening
Or
to
Pat Maine, sorry.
Maine Radio Hour, brought to you
Oh no, I
by
thought his name was
Moose
John
Family
Maine.
Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded. But I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there? Yes. Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today? Rain. That definitely seems
Rain.
on the menu. How about over the next week?
Also rain.
Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
No.
Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swans.
No.
Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
All right. Billy's Boatyard. Did I go in there? It's being held together by who's
Can't open this
bored
with
and
my bare
shit.
hands.
Why not? Front kick the fucking wall down. And scream, FBI! Open up!
FBI, open up!
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
He seems excited for Deerfest. Whoa. Cauldron Lake, look into the news and the rumors focus on 2010, cross-reference with old case files from New York City cult. Similarities, commonalities, and methodology part of a series. Find out name of good coffee from diner. Alright. It's now that I could see shit in there. Oh. Probably where she takes her shits. Look good. This must be Casey's room. Or our room. Oh yeah, you can see, I mean, you still can't see shit, but a little more. Old school TV. My goodness, this is supposed to be real-time jump. Like, how do you have that TV in a 2023, 2022, 2023 hotel? Holy hell. Hi, what up?
Hi there.
Hi. Why do you have a pool table? This has to be like a recreation room, because otherwise you're weird. Alright. Oh, okay. I really just wanted to go into whatever room, you know, it let me go into, right? I mean,
It doesn't budge.
you know, if you're gonna let me walk into somebody else's, like, hotel room, I'm not gonna say no. I'm just gonna walk into the fucking hotel room. Why not?
Hello.
Hi. Em? Unsure why you're dancing to nothing. You're a weird fella.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Okay, so this is the room she's using as like her inner monologue room stuff. That being said, it looks like they're using that in real life too. Alright. You're weird, sir. I'm sure I'll be seeing you later. Mr. Dancing Nothing. I love myself a nice, you know, Lake Town City village thing.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Yeah, but I'm leaving again. Alright, alright. Okay, so these can't get into yet.
Oh dear. Cute.
Good afternoon.
I'm not going to Oh Dear Diner.
The FBI.
Oh, one
to Bright Falls.
second.
Nice to have you.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
No problem, Quantum Break. Give me a second.
Setter is better.
Setter for mayor. You heard it here first. Why would you want to be the mayor of this creepy ass town? I don't know.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
Oh dear.
I can't believe that happened. Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. Don't take your mind off things.
See you around.
Jukebox is out of order. The proper old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over. I'm a big of a coconut as the next person, but come on. Put the lime in the coconut. Drink 'em all up and put the lime in the coconut. And drink 'em all up and put the lime in the coconut. And drink 'em all up. You.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Nobody said it was illegal, you fucking psychopath. My goodness gracious.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Rest easy, buddy.
You know the deal, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed what you see here today, please leave a like. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you!